Welcome to Therapeutic Yoga for back pain. So it was brought to my attention that the healthy back class was just too much for someone who was in back pain. So I've made this video much shorter and much more targeted to what you need to do when you're actually in back pain. A lot of people think that you have to rest, and this is true when it first happens. But if it's going on for a long time, resting is not really the best way to address it. You should keep moving, even if it's very gentle movement. You need to move every day to keep those muscles working correctly. So Shannon is going to help me today by, just do that, I'm going to pin her to the screen. So she's the only one you see since she'll be demonstrating. Thank you, Shannon. So go ahead and start, Shannon, laying down. Yeah, and you can go ahead and leave your feet on the floor with your knees bent. And we're just going to start breathing. So inhaling and exhaling. And just start to bring yourself into the room. Into your body and your mind. Onto your mat. And just continue breathing. And maybe start to deepen the breath. Longer inhales, longer exhales. And as you deepen the breath, bring your attention to the diaphragm. As you expand the lungs, the diaphragm, the belly rises. And as you exhale, pressing the navel to spine, the belly falls. So take a few breaths like this. Inhaling, the belly rises. Exhaling, the belly falls. And then on your next exhale, when you've exhaled all the air out of your lungs, just hold and suck the belly up and under just for a short count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then inhale and release. So big inhale. Long, slow exhale. When all the air is gone, suck the belly up and under and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then inhale and release. Do a few of these on your own with whatever count works for you. Just keep in mind as you exhale, you're pressing your lower back into the ground. Do 2 more breaths like this. Inhaling and releasing, exhaling and holding, pressing the lower back into the ground. And then on your next inhale, as you inhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale the arms overhead, reaching towards the opposite wall, and then exhaling, bringing your arms down. So this brings your attention to one side of the back because one side may be in more pain than the other side. So we're going to gently work on one side at a time as you inhale, bringing the arms overhead, reaching up, feeling those upper back muscles slide up into place, and then exhaling your arms down. Do that a couple more times. Your own breath at your own pace. Keep in mind that the breath and the movement starts and stops at the same time. Let's do that one more time. Really reaching up and stretching overhead, pressing the heel towards the opposite wall. Exhaling down. And then switch legs. Inhaling up. As you inhale up, reach overhead towards the wall. Press your heel towards the opposite wall. Really feeling a good stretch on that side, and then exhale and release the arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do that a couple more times. Keeping in mind that the breath and the movement starts and stops at the same time. Let's do that one more time. And then bring both knees back up. Let's inhale from this position. So now we're working both sides of the back. Now that you've released some tension on one side and the other, inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Being aware of the bottoms of your feet as they press evenly into the ground. And as the hips press evenly into the ground. And the low back presses into the ground. Inhaling, stretching overhead, feeling those upper back muscles slide up your back. And then exhaling down. Let's do that 2 more times. And then inhale and bring both knees to your chest to give them a squeeze. Rock left and right. And then put your feet on the floor at the wide part of your mat. So to each side, yeah. And then just let your knees fall left and right, just back and forth like windshield wipers. Just really easy. If you find that you have any pain in this area, just slow the back and forth down. And then concentrating on the breath as you inhale, bring the knees up. And as you exhale, bring the knees down. So just slow way down. Skipping any pains that might be happening in your back. A little stretch, a little release. Let's do that a couple more times. Back and forth. Gently moving from side to side. And then bring your knees back to your chest to give them a squeeze, rock left and right. Put your feet on the ground. Put your right ankle over your left knee. Maybe pressing your right knee down a little bit with your hand. Just whatever pressure is comfortable for you. Let's take a few breaths here. And then maybe coming up on your toes on the left foot. Just putting a little bit more pressure. But very gently. Making sure that your hips are pressed evenly into the ground. And your lower back is pressed into the ground. And then on your next exhale, release and switch legs. Maybe putting a little pressure on that left leg with your hand. Maybe coming up to your toes on your right foot. Very gentle stretch. Making sure each hip is evenly pressed into the ground. Your low back is evenly into the ground. You're inhaling and exhaling slowly. Take one more deep breath here. And release. And roll onto your tummy. Make a pillow with your hands. Put your forehead on your hands. Stretch your left arm forward on the floor. And if it's comfortable, go ahead and lift that arm up a little bit. Reaching towards the opposite wall, feeling that left upper back muscle move. And then release and rest. Reach the right arm forward, leaving it on the floor at first. And then maybe reaching up towards the wall, lifting it off the floor, if that's comfortable. And then release and rest. And then lift the right leg off the floor, up and back. Whatever's comfortable, it's not necessary to bring it up very high. You can flex the foot or point the foot, whatever feels more comfortable. And then release and rest. And then lift the left leg up and back. Either flexing or pointing the foot, whatever is comfortable for you. And then release and rest. Now reach the left arm forward, right leg back. Release and rest. Reach the right arm forward, left leg back. Release and rest. Reach both arms forward, both legs up. Release and rest. And then bring your hands back by your chest and press up into Cobra. Coming up as far as is comfortable. Just take a few breaths here. Long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. And then press into child's pose. Go ahead and make your knees wide to the edges of the mat. Reach your arms forward. Long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. And then when you're ready, go ahead and transition back onto your back with your legs straight. And walk your feet to the left. Cross the right ankle over the left ankle. Bring your arms over your head. Reach your arms to the left. Kind of in that banana pose, to whatever extent is comfortable for you, keeping the hips on the floor. Just take a few deep breaths here. And then uncross your ankles and walk your feet to the other side. Bringing your left over your right and bringing your hands over to that side as well. And just take a few deep breaths here. Long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. And then inhale and come back to center. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock left and right. Straighten your left leg down while holding your right knee toward your chest. Take a few deep breaths here. Put your right foot on your left thigh and twist to the left. Turn your head to the right. And then bend both knees. Hug them to your chest. Rock left and right. Straighten the right leg down, holding the left knee to your chest. Putting the left leg on the right thigh, twist to the right. Turning your head to the left. Bend both knees, come back on your back, hug your knees to your chest, rock left and right. And then prepare for final resting pose. Shannon, go ahead and turn your mat to the couch or the chair, it doesn't matter, and put your feet up on the chair or the couch. Your choice. And just start to take a little body scan, starting with your toes, coming up your legs, down your thighs, to your lower back, your upper back, into your shoulders, down your arms, into your neck and your head. And now release the scalp, relax the eyes, relax the jaw and the tongue. Allow your teeth to separate. Relax your throat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms. Relax your lower arms. Relax your hands and your fingers. Allow the palms of the hands to face the ceiling. Relax your upper back. Relax your lower back. Relax your hips and your thighs, knees and your ankles, feet and your toes. And start to bring your attention to the left side of your body. To the left foot. To the left calf. Relaxing the left thigh. Up into the left hip. The left side of the body. Into the left shoulder. The left upper arm. The left right arm. The left lower arm, the left hand and fingers, and back into the left shoulder, the left side of your neck, the left side of your head. Bring your attention to the left side of your mouth, left side of your jaw, the left side of your face, the left side of your head. And then start to bring your attention over to the right side of your body, down the right side of your face and your ear, the right eye, relaxing the right side of your jaw, and the right side of your neck, into the right shoulder, relaxing the right upper arm, the right lower arm, into the right hand and fingers, and then back up into the right shoulder, down the right side of the body, and the right hip, into the right thigh, the right calf, into the right foot and toes. Bring your attention into both feet now. Bringing all the energy up your legs, into your hips and your body, up your fingers into your shoulders, into your neck and your head. Start to make your exhales longer than your inhales. Start to make your inhales longer than your exhales. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your knees to your chest. And when you're ready, roll to your right side and take a couple deep breaths there. And when you're ready, push the floor away, come into a comfortable seated position, hands to heart. Inhale up. Thank yourself for practicing yoga. Exhale down. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.